Okay, so it's the sit down, and I have one of Africa's brightest minds, you know, here on the sit down, one of the youngest, brightest minds. I am very, if I was the one that did this when I was 23 years old, like now I'm 95 according to Jairo. When I was 23, I would have been very proud of myself. Okay, but then I have the CEO and the founder of EazyHire, EazyHire.com. It's EazyHire.com or EazyHire.
.com.ng.
Okay. Josh Okpata is on the sit down. Wow, great guy, I must say. Whenever I see innovation in business and seeing young guys doing stuff like this, some of your mates are there
Trying to get
just like that, bringing.
take people's money.
We had in the US, I was reading something in the blogs this morning. In the US, the marijuana rate has doubled over the last year. Guys are getting more active. They are researching more into marijuana. But then this is one of Africa's brightest minds. Great. EazyHire.com. Why would you want .com.ng? Wait, that's the website. Yeah. What do you call the company?
EazyHire.
EazyHire, right? Cool. EazyHire. All right, cool. Now, starting up EazyHire, what was going? Why don't you? Your mates are getting jobs. You study power and machinery engineering. All companies are there and they are getting jobs and all of that. You are here. You want to form entrepreneur. Why did you want to do Easy? Why did you want to do EazyHire?
Thank you for having me. First of all, regarding the job, I actually worked for a year plus. Yeah.
Where did you work?
PG Engineering. Before then, I did a stint with CFA. It's a French multinational.
Okay.
So I worked as a systems engineer with PG Engineering. I worked on projects in Lagos, Abuja, New Jersey. Engineering projects. But at the end of the day, I realized that they give you projects, you're a creative mind, you want to put your input into it, but because there's a laid down procedure how it must be, so your creativity is irrelevant. So and that creativity was looking for expression. So I actually told myself, I don't think this is for me, really, working for people, because this is going wrong, but you can't say anything. You can't change anything because that's how it must be. So that's not the kind of place I would want to be in. But then starting EazyHire is not just about, okay, I want to start my own company, I want to express my creativity. At the same time, I'm trying to meet a need that is a very obvious, and pressing need.
Great. Phone lines are open. Jairo, can you help us with numbers?
Numbers to call in on are 08091222283, 8485, and 86. Also 0814, quadruple zeros 283 and 284. Now, looking at you and seeing your age, I'm like, whoa, this guy is very young. So how early did you get into school?
I got into school, that's university. I got to university at the age of 16.
16.
I was done by 21, so I had time to...
1 year, 22, service.
And then to work a bit, so
really?
Yeah, that's when I got to
Okay, so how has it been, like, what's really sparked your business side? Yeah, you thought about the fact that, oh, there's a need I need to fulfill, but what really sparked that business sense in you?
Business sense, I'll say I'm Igbo, so if that counts for something.
Okay.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't.
I know very lazy Igbo guys.
Really?
I know very lazy Igbo guys. Very plenty. Very plenty. Okay, go on.
But then as for the idea, to be very honest, and it's actually a weird answer I'm going to give, I'll say it was divinely inspired. Because I cannot really, you know why I say it's weird? Because you tell some people it was divinely inspired and they're like, what are you saying? So I cannot really point out, I cannot honestly say, yes, I asked someone, you know the way people have stories, I went somewhere and someone needed to hire stuff. No, I'm not going to say that. I was divinely inspired. So it just came to me one day. I realized everybody's doing e-commerce. Everybody's buying and selling. There are over 20 e-commerce sites where people go to buy. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's very needful and there's a need for more of them. But then nobody does anything like this in Nigeria and in Africa, as far as I've checked. So I felt it was divinely inspired and I decided to go into it.
Okay, so EazyHire.com, let's talk about the services. .com.ng, by the way. Let's talk about the services. How do I access EazyHire? How do I access it? How do the services get to me? What's the framework in your organization?
Okay, so EazyHire.com.ng, we're accessible offline or online. So it's either, if you have internet access, you go to EazyHire.com.ng, you request for a service. That's it. When I say request for a service, you need to hire something, anything, as long as it's legal. An item, a service, personnel, whatever, hire, lease, or rent. You go to EazyHire.com.ng or you check us up on Facebook, on Twitter, any internet medium you can. You request for a service, we call you. Once you request, you fill a request form or tell us on Twitter, we need this. We call you. We ascertain exactly what you want.
You call?
Yeah, we call.
Wow.
We deliver to you what you need. When you're done, we pick it up.
Excellent service.
As simple as that. Sorry, let me add something. For those who are offline, like who don't have internet access, there are numbers to call. We give out flyers. We make sure those numbers go around. So when people call, we also do the same thing.
Okay, before you go on, we have a call. Enoyi from right here in Lagos. Hello, Enoyi. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mike Mexicana.
You sound like somebody that I know.
Good morning.
Enoyi, good morning. Welcome to the show. Go ahead. We have Josh in the house. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead. We have Josh. You there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Josh in the house. We're talking entrepreneurship. He's the CEO and founder of EazyHire. So,
okay.
Do you want to, hiring services and all of that? Come on, talk to him.
Hello?
Yeah, carry on. Okay.
Yeah.
What if I want to hire a phone?
I can hear you.
Josh, actually, you might.
Yeah.
I was calling him Josh.
Enoyi?
Enoyi, can you hear me very well?
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
Okay. I want to ask what are the terms and what do they do?
Okay.
I want to ask the CEO what are they specializing?
Okay. See you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Enoyi. We actually, presently, we say we help you hire anything, whatever you need to rent or hire, we can deliver it to you. But our primary focus is on electronics, automobiles, and I'll call them aeromobiles, like planes, helicopters, and stuff like that. Yeah, we do that.
That's great. That's really great.
But generally, we help you. You're not going to call us and say we need this, and we'll turn you down. But I just told you our primary focus is on electronics, aeromobiles, and automobiles. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want to say, it's an online shopping also.
No, it's not shopping exactly. It's just simple. Just go online, request form. There are like three things to fill: your name, what you want to hire, your address, and your phone number, and then we'll contact you and do the rest.
Okay.
Enoyi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Enoyi.
Thank you very much, Enoyi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Jairo,
Yeah, Enoyi.
you look like my auntie so much.
Oh, Enoyi. That's why I can talk to you like an auntie, right?
I want to be like Mike. Mike, I want to be like you.
You don't say that thing outside, though.
Say it in secret.
Thank you very much, Enoyi. Thank you very much, Enoyi.
Thank you for calling, okay?
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Right. So, Josh, I would like to ask you about seeing young people in Nigeria. There are a lot of entrepreneurs coming up here and there and all that. But would you say, having your kind of business, would you say that it's better to start up an online business than opening a shop and all that? What are the requirements compared to?
Definitely, it's better to start online business because Nigeria, access to funding, capital, is very, very difficult. Let's not deceive ourselves about it. So when I starting online makes it easier for you because you can actually run your business from your sitting room, from wherever you are. If you want to talk about getting a shop, it's not just about paying the rent. You're talking about agency fee. You're talking about the legal aspects of it, the advertising. You want to put a signage post, you have to pay in front of a shop. So all of those things count. So starting online is very easy. You just buy a domain name and you go like that. So I think the online is easier to start.
But if everybody goes online, then what's the dynamics? Because there's something different about having a physical store, an office. So do you think that it's better off?
Eventually you'll go offline, but it's important to start online, except you have the capability to start offline. It's more expensive to start offline, that's what I'm saying. So if you're a young entrepreneur, you want to start something, you have limited money, I advise to start online. I'm not saying offline is bad, but even at that, eventually the world's going to go offline. Online. So even at that, the world's going to go online. But then when you have limited money, it's good to start online. Like when I started, the money was not much. So I just had a domain name. I had a website that was running, a basic website, and I was just running around pushing business from there. I could not afford to have an office at the time before we moved to our office.
Okay.
Yeah,
so the idea of giving inmates and maximum security prison IT training, what inspired that? Was that divinely inspired too?
No.
So how did it come about?
IT training is very important, both for people in the prison and people out of it. But people in the prison, if you've ever encountered an inmate, he's like something lower than a second-class citizen in mentality. They want to shake you, they shake you with two hands, so they feel like they cannot actually amount to anything. So we decided to go in with a foundation, Okpata Foundation, and support those inmates with IT training, so that eventually they're all going to come. Most of them are going to come out. So provide free IT training for them. Okpata Foundation certifies them. So when they come out, some of them have put that knowledge to good use. We teach them networking, programming, web design, basic computer knowledge. So it helps them when they come out, so that at the end of the day, when they come out, they're not just roaming the place, answering ex-convict all over the place. They can actually put their minds to work. So that's what we do.
Oh, that's really great.
If we were to give entrepreneurship advice to Africans and all of that, considering that we are somewhere, you said something, financing, venture capitalism is not something that is so prevalent here. You hardly ever see somebody who wants to they want to see you should have done it. I mean, imagine everybody's asking for 10 years experience. Where do you want to get the experience when you've not even, what kind of advice would you give to a young budding entrepreneur who really wants to make it out there? You said you started making money just a few months, but then you had to run, your parents had to support you. Wow. What if somebody who doesn't have that kind of support? How does an entrepreneur go through, how does a person get to the point whereby you say your business is financially, viable and all that?
First of all, to budding entrepreneurs, there's something I have to say. Everybody must not be an entrepreneur. Which is
word. Exactly. You must not want to own, you're the one wants to own yours. You want to go and start your own church.
It's not motivational speakers, and I respect them, but there's something motivational speakers don't tell people. You don't just jump out of school or jump out of your workplace because you see someone who is doing entrepreneurship. You feel, okay, this guy is doing well, so let me just try it. Everybody must not be an entrepreneur. If you don't know how to take being told no like 1,000 times, that it's not for you.
Wow.
If you don't know how to, grind through certain things, even when things are difficult, you don't have money in your pocket, it's actually not for you. So when you cross the level of, okay, this is actually for me, when you're sure this is what you want to do, then even if you don't have support from your parents, and when I say support from my parents, it was limited support actually, because there's a limit to how far they can support you. I had to use my savings. I worked a little. All of my savings I put together from work, and I had a decent job. I had to put them, every single one of it.
Was salary decent? Was salary decent?
Decent job.
it was decent.
The salary was decent?
Decent.
Okay.
So I had to put every money I had worked for into EazyHire, and eventually all of that money is going to finish. So you're going to go around. So it's a growing process actually. But then venture capitalism, like you mentioned, I'm not going to say if it exists in Nigeria, it's only 2%.
It's even less than that.
So
we don't use that term here. The last time I saw it was in a game show. I don't know if you can remember.
Yeah.
The game. Yeah. It was a UBA game show, the Dragon's Den or something.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the closest they come, because we've actually now we're bigger, though not as big as we want to get, but now we're bigger. That's when you now get closer to venture capital firms. They now start giving you all their reckless terms and all of that. But when you're smaller, it's way tougher. So what I advise, no matter what, when you're going into business, you should have a little savings. Don't deceive yourself that you're going to start empty-handed and push it like that. Well, it happens for some people. There are exceptions, but in most cases, you should have a little savings from anything, whatever you're doing. Put your hands to work with something where you be paid. Get some money together for some savings, and before you start, it's very, very important. Money, no matter what they say about passion and drive, money is very important in starting and running a business.
My passion cannot carry me also. Okay, so we already know the website. How do people get to you personally? Do you do social media?
Yes.
Social media marketing and all that, and what you do? Let's just round up with this. I
have a giveaway.
Oh, you have a giveaway. What's the website? You should have said this since now. You're not waiting now. People would have called more. What's the giveaway?
So I'm going to give away 20 shopping vouchers, worth 2,000 naira each of them.
Wow.
So,
Josh, I didn't say this to you since. You would have received like 20 calls.
This is the climax.
You would have received like 20 calls.
Yes,
no, he didn't want to.
I'm telling you now, that's 20 vouchers.
Wow.
Shopping vouchers worth 2,000 naira.
Okay, that's for hiring, not like...
No, it's not going to be for hiring, it's time for buying.
For buying.
One of our partners.
20 vouchers.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so, okay, let's see. We'll do something out on social media. We'll get something out by the end of the show. We'll put out questions on social media. 20 vouchers worth 2,000 naira each. Courtesy.
The CEO himself.
The CEO himself. All right, that's great. Okay, so social media marketing and your job, how much has social media marketing helped you? Let's round up with that. Social media handles.
Yeah, social media marketing has helped a lot. It's not just about getting followers and likes, but many people see the handle or see stuff you're doing online, and then they're tempted to call, they're tempted to go to the website, so it's very useful. Regarding the giveaways,
yes,
they will need to follow.
Do you need to follow?
The handle.
Okay, what's the handle? So what's the handle?
The Twitter handle is at EazyHire NG. EazyHire is EazyHire NG.
Okay.
And on Facebook, easyhire.com.ng. So follow on Twitter, like the page, and then however you guys,
okay.
Yes.
Wow. First of all, before you follow the handle, you follow R2_TV, Twitter, Facebook R2TV, Instagram R2TV, and they will direct you how to follow and how to win. So follow.
Exactly. So we are your middleman.
Sorry, when you do that and all of these things they said, so I'd like to add, you're going to get 2,000 naira worth of vouchers for 20 people, first 20 people that follow. Let's say Ajabo Markets, an online shopping store for men, Nigeria's first online shopping store for men, and our partners Intercore Solutions,
great one.
IT services and consultants.
Great one.
Great.
Thank you very much. We've had Josh in the house. I love people that give. This is one quality that will take him very far. I know that. All right. Thank you very much. It's been good having you on the show. Thank you very much. All right. So it's been a Thursday episode of The Breakfast Show. We're looking forward to tomorrow. FFF. It's going to be superb. All right. Boom. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.